Do you feel like you have to yell? So I get this message a lot that my child doesn't listen to me and my child won't listen to me unless I yell. And we're going to talk about that today. And while this is like, it ends up being, yelling ends up being this kind of solution to my child doesn't listen to me, that is actually more of a problem. So hi, I'm Hunter Clark Fields, Mindful Mama Mentor. I help smart, thoughtful parents create calm, connected relationships for life. I'm a creator of the Mindful Parenting course, host of the Mindful Mama podcast, and author of Raising Good Humans, a mindful guide to breaking the cycle of reactive parenting and raising kind, confident kids. So let's talk about this. My child doesn't listen to me unless I yell. What do we do about something like that? So the issue is that yelling may make a child, may like quiet a child and make them obedient temporarily, but it won't correct their behavior or their attitudes in the long run. Yelling triggers the fear center of children's brains, so it causes the same stress response that we ourselves have. So it like rings that limbic alarm bell, right? And it causes kids to be alert, and it causes kids to be self-protective. They want to be self-protective. So instead of learning in that moment, the kid's stress response is actually bypassing that thinking upper part of the brain, and causes children, that stress response causes children to fight back, talk back, withdraw, or run away. Okay? So they are not misbehaving in those moments. They are experiencing a stress response. They are not misbehaving in those moments. They are experiencing a stress response. So because of this, the child is not going to be able to sit still, not going to be able to listen or learn in that moment. So in this moment where we really want our children to learn to change their behavior, the yelling is actually actively counterproductive. So beyond, though, just being ineffective, which it clearly is, because they're not learning anything in that moment, beyond just being ineffective, research has shown that yelling makes children more aggressive, physically and verbally. So the effects on their behavior are bad in both the short term and the long term. Yelling also erodes your relationship with your child. And because children's cooperation is fueled by your close connected relationship, this undermines your ability to successfully guide your child to a better, more skillful choice. So also when we yell a lot, kids they start to resent us. If you were yelled a lot as a kid, you know what this feels like. So they start to resent us. They may start yelling back at us or at peers or at siblings because you've taught them and they think that yelling is how you get what you want. We have modeled that for them. So also, sadly, children sometimes think that parents who yell don't love them, and that can kind of set them up for poor self-esteem. Ugh, right? This sucks. So we don't want to be yelling. And in mindful parenting, we teach the mindful parenting method, the clear method, where we calm our reactivity. We have multiple modules on all the different tools and processes we teach to calm our reactivity. We listen reflectively, creating connection. We express ourselves honestly and authentically from the heart and effectively. We learn how to express ourselves effectively. We attend, we're present. We practice to really be present. And then the R in clear stands for resolve. solve problems based on needs. So instead, you can go with that clear method. And we talk about those and some of those tools to calm our reactivity. I've put two of the best ones in an awesome free resource for you. And I have it in links in the appropriate places here. And that's at mindfulmamamentor.com/stop-yelling. So you can get that free resource because we don't want to be yelling, right? Like all the reasons we just talked about. So I want to hear your ahas, see what you're going to take away from this. I think it's so helpful to remember why don't we want to yell? Okay. I hope this has been helpful for you. Let me know in comments, and I wish you a peaceful week, day, month, and I want you to know that as you create more peace in yourself, you create more peace for all of us. So thank you so much. Namaste.